Today we are honored to have with us Jovany Franco. We're continuing our series of interviewing all of our valedictorians and salutatorians in McKinney ISD. And for this week, I have the privilege of interviewing Jovany Franco. He is the valedictorian at McKinney North High School. So congratulations for receiving that honor. And I especially want to congratulate you because you're the first in your family to go on to college, and you're going to be going to Rice University. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's exciting. What do you think, because it's unusual to see someone who is first in family to also receive the honor of valedictorian, how were you able to accomplish that?
Well, from a young age, I realized how much education my parents received, and my mom went to high school. My dad didn't get the opportunity to go to high school, and I saw that, and I realized that I had to do something to impress them and make them proud. So I tried my hardest, and that's it comes down to that. If you really try, whoever you are, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to, and I attempted, and I had that in mind, and I was able to.
So you had a strong goal to achieve and to do well in school?
Yeah, and it's a goal that, you can't decide that you want to do this halfway through your junior year. It's something that you need to think about when you're in elementary school from that age. You need to think about that you want to succeed.
So where did you begin your public school education? Where was it?
I used to go to an elementary school in Orange County, California, and then I moved to Texas, to McKinney specifically, and I started out in Slaughter Elementary School in 4th grade.
Okay, great. And then what middle school did you
I went to McDowell 1 year before Cockrell was built, and then I went the other 2 years to
Cockrell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. What are some of your activities that you're involved in here at school?
Well, at North, I played soccer for 3.5 years. I had to quit the last half so I could focus on my academics. And I'm National Honor Society president for McKinney North, and I'm also vice president of Health Occupation Students of America, HOSA, in North as well, chapter.
Okay, great. What's your favorite subject or area of interest?
I like math, specifically calculus, and sciences as well, physics, chemistry.
What are your plans at Rice? What do you plan to do at Rice?
I plan to study bioengineering, maybe double majoring with psychology.
Okay.
That would be optimal.
So ultimate career goal then?
I want to go to medical school, and I want to be a pediatric oncologist.
Okay, great. What caused you to decide to do that? That's a pretty specific and admirable goal.
You see a lot of St. Jude commercials on TV, and to be honest, that's what it was. And there was one night where I couldn't fall asleep, and it was about 1 o'clock, and I woke up, and instead of searching for something like a movie or something to watch, I ended up on a TV channel it was just like a 2-hour long special on St. Jude, and I watched through all of it, and it was incredible. I was just sitting by myself in the dark and just watching this. It was incredible.
That's great. That's great. Tell us your most challenging aspect in high school and how you manage this challenge.
High school, especially when you pick up all these AP classes, time management by far, and balancing everything in your life, and social life, academics, and extracurriculars. It's really hard to manage, but you just got to make the most of what you have with time.
Okay, great. We know high school can be stressful, like especially if you're trying to finish the top in your class. What do you do to decompress or relax when you're feeling stressed or after a big project or test?
Most of the time, I just go out and buy some candy, and then come back home, sit down, and kind of try to block out everything. Kind of just get yourself in a zone where you're not thinking about anything else. Just get yourself some gummy bears, and relax.
Okay. Can you tell us about someone that was especially inspirational to you in your life, and why?
Well, I'd say both my parents. They let me be pretty independent from a young age, because, you know, they saw something in me, and I appreciate that. They didn't, you know, try to control me or try to constrain, you know, what I wanted to do in life, and they let me be pretty independent, and I feel like it worked out.
Good, good. If you could give one piece of advice to an 8th grader heading into high school next year, what would that be?
I'd say just try your hardest in everything in high school from freshman year. Try your hardest to make friends. Try your hardest to, you know, get involved. Especially that's the number one. And try your hardest, you know, to keep your academics up. Because when you're a senior and in retrospect, and you didn't try in freshman year with on all these things, you'll realize that you would have wanted to do something different from that young of age.
Okay, great. Years from now, when you look back at your experience at elementary, middle, and high school in McKinney School District, what will you remember most about your experience?
I think I'll remember the day I came into McKinney schools in 4th grade, and it was the day before the tax test, and you know, I realized that it was a whole different, you know, system compared to how it was in California, and I saw it. You know, I was a 4th grader, and you would think a 4th grader doesn't have that much, you know, insight on their future, but I saw it. I saw that McKinney schools had way more opportunity than I would have ever asked for in California.
That's great. That's great. Well, I'm glad that you've had an opportunity to experience McKinney ISD, and I know that you're going to represent McKinney ISD well at Rice University. In getting into Rice, what are some things that you had to do to get accepted to Rice?
Well, of course, you have to fill out the Common App, and you have to take a picture, which kind of expresses something about you, but it's not like, it has to be abstract, and it has to have a theme more than anything, not. And you have to go through a series, just one interview actually, and you have to be interviewed by an alumni from Rice, and I did early decision, so and wait, you know, be patient and hope for the best.
I bet that was exciting when you got that letter, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. I cried a little.
Well, that's great. Well, Jovany, it's great to have an opportunity to interview and work and visit with you, and I wish you the best in the future. Thanks. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you. Make it a great week.